Hello. Hello. Welcome to today's video. Today, we're gonna work on some cars. Cause, you know, that's what we do here. We're gonna work on trying to get the old Miata up and running. So, I got the Mega Squirt all put in and installed. I got the IACT sensor installed. I got all that hooked up. Anyway, we're gonna start putting some fluids in it for the first time in months. I'll go throw some oil in it, some water in it, and I'm gonna show you this little pump thing you can get on Amazon for like 17 bucks. Makes your life a whole lot easier if you're trying to pump transmission fluid into the tranny, but it goes into the side through the tube and things. So I'll show you how to do that. And let me show you this here. We are also gonna try to hook up the hydro to, you know, the thing, the hydro, the e-brake sliding, the sliding e-brake thing. We're gonna try to hook that up too. Get it mounted all up, get it in the car, get the lines ran and stuff like that. So just sit back, relax, hit that damn subscribe button, hit it right now, hit it. Thanks. Sit back, relax, and we're gonna have some fun for about, well, me like 4 hours, you 20-30 minutes, okay? Okay, first things first, we gotta get the car on the ground so we can put fluids in the top, you know, because I can't reach it. So you guys just sit right there, stay right there. I'm gonna lower it. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Down we go. Okay. Woo! We got it down. I'm not tired because I didn't really do shit. I just held the button. But we got it down. We're gonna start putting some oil in the thing. I am gonna run just the O'Reilly's 1030 synthetic to, you know, to build, you know, so, and throw some distilled water in. You got to put distilled water in now because they don't like antifreeze and shit on a drip track. So distilled water, some Earl, and transmission fluid. So let's grab some oil and try to be part of the non-funnel gang, okay? Okay, so one thing I forgot to do before we actually start getting into the starting the car and all that other stuff. If you notice this little dude right down there, you've got to take this little vacuum line and route it into your intake, into that turbo piping as well. Totally forgot to do that. I don't even have it in there, so I'm gonna have to take this little dude here and also install it into my intake piping and run it like that. Unless someone else has got a better idea in the comments, let me know. I got the piping off, and now I am going to take my step bit right here and drill it out to 1/2 inch. I've already got it marked. 1/2 inch should give you the start of the thread. You probably have to go up to probably the what is it, the 7/16 on this thing? Yeah, no, 9/16. I'm sorry. I can't read. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna have to go for one step higher than the 1/2 inch because these, you know, it's an AN fitting, so they taper up to get tighter in there. And we got a little nut to put on the back side of it. So I'm gonna drill this out, get that in, so we can get that behind us now so we can get this freaking thing started tonight. Hello? Alright, so we're going to bend up this brake line right here because we're going to hook up the hydro conversion. And I'm going to run it through the emergency brake area thingy. And I'm going to route it back and around up over the top of this and run it all the way back into the deal. So I've been bending it up, trying to get it somewhat fancy. And so yeah, I'm going to hook that up and see if we can get this in the hole. Alright, we got it hooked up. So I gotta block this one off, and I know people are gonna be like, oh, you don't wanna block that off and you're gonna lose your rear brakes and so on and so forth. Guys, it's a drift car. You got a 70-30 or 60-40 proportionate valve in the front anyway. So we're just gonna block it off. Use the hydro inside there in the factory lines. And like I said, I got it bracketed on, or got the brake line through a bracket into the hole, up to the deal. So let me get this thing blocked off, then we'll get inside the car and see if we can't get that old hydro hooked up. You know, I'm excited to see that thing work. So we'll do that too. All right, so we got this. This is my little, like, kind of cheap brake line maker thing, majigger whopper. It was really cheap. I think it was like 50 bucks or something like that. But we got it on the 3/16 because it's a 3/16 hard line, and you got to put this deal majigger on there like that, and stick it over there. And you got to make sure that these brake lines are flush with the top of this. When you do this, you stick it through the bottom and just make sure it's flush, and then you put this little doodadder on there. Like a, well, if I can get it, like a so. And then you basically just tighten her down and it creates that flare out, you know what I mean? Creates that old flare. Make sure you put your nut on it before you do the flare out, because then you're gonna be sad. So I'm gonna do this, and then I gotta bend it at 90 degrees. That's what this thing does right here, bends it over for the 90 degrees when it comes over to this. And I'm gonna stick it in there. So, knock that out real quick. Bam! Got it flared out like old morning glory. Got it flared out. Now we got to create that 90-degree bend. We got to create that 90-degree bend on it. So when this thing comes, yeah, up like that to create that fancy dancy seal. Put it back here and make that 90-degree bend over to the old thingy, to the old port there. Look at that. Got the 90 degrees around it. It's all cleaned up and ready to go. So that should basically, let me turn this off so we get old copyrighted. Okay, so that basically should take care of the e-braking situation. I'm missing one little stupid cable so I can freaking tune this thing. Look at this thing. Who has that on a laptop? Nobody in the world. So I'm waiting on the conversion for that from the DB9 to the HDMI. So hopefully that'll be here. Hopefully that's actually on the doorstep now. If not, hopefully it is Saturday, because you know it's New Year's Eve and I'm about to go home and spend some time with the family, and get back up here tomorrow and hopefully we can button everything up. I've got oil in it, I've got water in it, I've got everything done. That was the last thing I needed to do to it, and then tune it. So hopefully we can get this thing started, and everything else is just cosmetic, like the over fenders and the mirrors that I got for it and stuff like that. That's just all cosmetic stuff. Hopefully we can get it really tuned. And I know that I've been slacking on videos here lately. I've been actually recording a bunch of stuff, trying to get stuff done, and that way come 2021 it's at least 2 to 3 videos a week. I'm gonna shoot for 2 to 3 videos a week, and I know I've said that before, but I've been shooting a lot of stuff, trying to get things done, and it's been a crazy last couple of weeks. So, you know, just stick with me. We'll get there, guys. I promise. I promise. And everybody's shirts, they are being printed. They're all coming, so don't worry about that. They're gonna be here soon. And on that note, I'm taking my big ass to the house because it's New Year's Eve, and like I said a minute ago, I'm gonna spend some time with the family. So, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit that like button. We'll see you guys in 2021. Peace.